Hey everyone, this is Sean. This is actually going to be a quick video. The way that you know it's going to be a quick video is because I'm actually holding my phone in my hand and I can't hold this phone forever. Anyhow, hey, I want to give you an update on AB 1244. I talked to David from the Security Guard Command and I want to give you an update on what he is doing for all of us. And then towards the end of the video, I have actually a surprise announcement for you guys. So David and I have been talking, email, text messages, and through the comment section, and then through different YouTube videos. I'll respond to one of his videos and he'll respond back. But yesterday is one of the first days that we actually interacted over the telephone. So we talked about 25 minutes. And I learned that David is, well, I knew this from the get-go. He's a leader in the private security industry. And I'm only saying this because he disclosed this through the comment section, I think through another video. His place of employment is starting to form a new union. And I'm excited. I'm really excited for David and his fellow co-workers. But this is the cool thing. They picked him as the president, the union president, association president of the union. So that's pretty neat. Being a president of the union or a union leader, he actually has some pretty good access. What I want you guys to do is this. If you want to fight AB 1244, David's going to be fighting this on August 14th. August 14th, it's a Monday. I need you guys to be there. Okay, David has a plan of action. I'll leave his email address in the description box below. Also leave a link to his other videos, but I want you guys to watch David's videos. He actually has a plan of action. I cannot physically be in Sacramento. I have to work that day. And we're on two different areas of California. I'm all the way at the Mexican border. Sacramento is all the way up in Northern California. I'm not going to be able to make it. David has a lot more resources, but look, this is a disappointing topic, or I'm sorry, subject that I just learned. So far, you want to know how many people have emailed David? Zero. He was planning on getting some people going to Sacramento, and during the meeting, okay, the Senate Appropriations meeting for Assembly Bill 1244, to decide whether or not this bill has financial impact in the state of California, zero people have contacted him to go, and he has something going. He has a plan of action, and none of you guys. I mean, I'm really disappointed with a lot of you guys. I mean, I would have expected something better from you, but I just can't expect too much. And this is really the disappointing thing for being one of the leaders in this. I just feel like I'm by myself sometimes. Well, I have David in it. I have one of my other right-hand men, but I mean, seriously, there's over 300,000 private security officers in the state of California. And so far, there's only 3 people, me included, that are vocal about this. That's it. It's just a disappointment. I'm disappointed with a lot of you guys. And I really hate to say that on camera, but that's the way I feel. A lot of you have just disappointed me. Now, there's some that have written letters to your state senator and your House of Representative in California, and that's appreciative. Okay, I really appreciate that. A lot of you guys have signed the petition. I want to thank David for this. He actually physically approached his coworkers and asked them if they would sign the petition for opposition of AB 1244. We're up to 501 signatures, guys. We need that so that when somebody goes up there to Sacramento, they're able to say that there's over 500 people that disapprove, that oppose Assembly Bill 1244. Okay? We want to be able to say that. I also want you to realize, just because you circulate AB 1244 around, the 844 petition to oppose it, that's minimal effort. I mean, it's I got to be grateful for you guys doing that. And that's the least that you can do, but way more has to be done. I need you guys to call in to Sacramento and just tell them that you oppose Assembly Bill 1244. If you don't even know what to say, just call, wait for your turn, Okay, wait until it's time to talk about public comments. It's public comment time on Assembly Bill 1244, and just say that you oppose Assembly Bill 1244. Just say that. If you have no idea what to say. Now, we'd rather have you speak on articulate terms, but at the very minimum, do that. Because I work, and this is a political issue, I can't even call it in. I did write my opposition letters. You guys who follow me know that I opposed Assembly Bill 1244, and I put some very important people on the hot seat during a live BSIS committee meeting. Okay, I did that. That recording vanished. Well, I'm sorry, it's not published. They published all the other agenda meetings that were recorded, except the one where me and my right-hand man spoke up. It's a little bit frustrating, and I'll address that soon. Okay, and I know BSIS watches my videos. They read your comments, and hopefully they'll fix that. But please, guys, do something. So go to David's channel. I'll leave links all over the place to his channel. But email him. Tell him, hey, you know what? I live in Sacramento. And by the way, if you live in Sacramento and you oppose AB 1244, you should be the one to go over there. I mean, you're right there. And that's like very minimal effort. You probably don't have to travel that far. So if you're somewhere near Sacramento, go there in person, and don't be scared of these guys. Do not be scared of BSIS. Do not be scared of the state legislator. It's very intimidating. I have made public comments in front of cameras, in front of thousands of people watching, and I even got intimidated. But at the end of the day, don't get intimidated. Don't get scared. Don't let them bully you around. Because if they get away with passing AB 1244, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to do it over and over and over again. So this is my plan of action. This is kind of like the surprise announcement. I did talk to Dave from the Security Guard Command, and I want you guys to realize, and we were both joking around for a minute, both of us are blacklisted. We're blackballed in the security industry. David from the Security Guard Command takes a higher blow than me. I'm in law enforcement, and most of my income comes from law enforcement. I am not going to have the same repercussions that David has. David is a man of God. He's a man of his word, and he's an honorable person. I like, where do these people come from? These people that are held to higher standards. Like David, I don't understand where he came from. But I'm glad that there's someone like David out there that has integrity. But like I said, unfortunately, we're both blackballed, especially because of the letter that I sent out there. I just created a lot of enemies, okay? A lot of enemies in the private security sector. David he's created enemies too. And again, I don't think he's in a management position at his place of work. Again, this guy is your union leader. Okay, it takes a lot for that, you guys. You normally don't get extra pay. It's something that you do from the bottom of your heart because you know it's right. Look at the union leaders, guys. Cesar Chavez. Okay, God bless him. I mean, he really helped out the farm workers form a union and get better benefits. And I put David on that level. Anyhow, having said that, I've decided to begin an investigation of antitrust for Allied Universal. Okay? To this $18 billion in sales or revenue company a year. Okay? To the largest security organization who has created the Allied Universal Standard. And Securitas, you're actually second place. And we have a third place, fourth place, fifth place, sixth place, seventh place, eighth place, ninth place. And I just want to say this. For those of you who are in charge of these larger security companies, okay, if you are involved in any antitrust activity, you need to stand by to stand by. Stand by to stand by. I'm serious about this. Just wait and see when the piles of paperwork keep stacking up. You laugh right now. You laugh in all of our faces, but you just watch. You just watch. Anyhow, I'm going to do some more investigative work. And my goal, if my investigation concludes that there is some antitrust activity going on, I am going to start circulating around emails. I'm going to be collecting signatures and names of people who want to be involved in a class action lawsuit for antitrust laws. I'm done with this. I'm completely done with this. So who would be the plaintiffs? It would be just about every security company in the state of California that competes with Allied Universal. If you're chiming in from another state, if you own your own security company and you compete against Allied Universal and you're continuously losing and you're losing money, okay, you could potentially be a plaintiff. This is going to be, I'm going to be pushing for federal prosecution. If you are a security officer and let's just say your wages have been affected by any possible antitrust activity. So let's just say that there's a security company out there who we won't name. They take over your hospital, right? You went from making $30 an hour with great benefits to making $19 an hour or $20 an hour by this new security company, who's, by the way, a contract security company. If there's antitrust activities involved, you could be entitled to compensation. So we'll be collecting names and all that other information. I'll do a video on that. But again, let me just finish my investigation, which is not an official investigation. This is just something that I like to see done. What I don't want to see is a bunch of you money grabbers out there who are doing this just for the money. Later on, if I find out that you didn't even help with pushing AB 1244 forward, I'm sorry, if you didn't help with opposing 1244, I'll just remove you from the list. I'm not playing any games. Okay, you figure your own way out on how to tackle this antitrust issues, but you're not going to help me. I'm not going to help you. And I hate to sound vindictive, maybe a little bit unprofessional, but that's the reality of the situation. There's potentially a lot of money involved. Okay, all you got to really do is divide or count the number of security companies and security officers that are involved in this litigation and divide it by the award minus obviously attorney fees. On a contingency basis, attorneys will easily take out maybe, I think it's 40%, maybe 45%, depending on the state, maybe less. Okay. So that's all I got. I'm looking forward to the dialogue, and please go over to David's channel. Take care. I'm out.